You should have helped that poor woman carry her stroller up the steps. It's slippery out there. I mean, you didn't have to ignore her. Poor helpless thing.
I know it's slippery out there, dark, dirty, sooty, and slippery. That's why I didn't help her. What if I slipped carrying that stroller? The child falls out down the steps onto the street. She wouldn't be a poor helpless thing any longer. She'd call the law on me and take everything I have.
Oh, please, that would never happen.
The woman screams, the officials come. She accuses me of injuring her child. Then I'm taken to the station house and miss today's appointment with the joy healer. I would be poor, out of work, and eventually drafted to fight in the Battle of the Lake. Oh, never to return.
Please.
I have waited a week to see the joy healer, lost wages from my job because I was home in pain.
Forget it.
My supervisor at the factory is not too fond of me to begin with, and another day away would surely put him over the top. I'd come back to my post to find that someone had replaced me. Oh, the doorman at the factory. Oh, he always looks at me in an odd sort of way when I leave after my shift. He would certainly like to replace me, making ammunition for the battle. I'd be back on the street with my biography. Oh, looking for work.
But your pain would be gone.
But how would I pay the joy healer with no job? Oh, let's just sit down. I do hope the joy healer takes a little bit off his fee when he sees how clean my teeth are. I scrubbed and picked my teeth and rinsed them with the strongest cleaner I could find.
I really don't think it makes a difference to him. Jaw healers see all kinds of teeth in all kinds of mouths, dirty and clean.
I wonder, when other people go to the ear healer, do they clean their ears, use a cloth to clean them all out, make the ear nice and strong?
That's silly. What if you were going to an eye healer? How would you clean your eyes? Make them strong.
Well, I would think you would read a book in fine print in dim light. That would make your eyes strong. Use all the eye muscles so the eye healer doesn't think poorly of you, think less of you, and they suggest you fight in the Battle of the Lake.
Listen, that's enough silliness. Just think about the pain going away after the jaw healer removes your aching tooth. Soon you'll be back at your post at the factory making ammunition for the battle. And I told you, you don't have to worry about the fee for the jaw healer. I will advance it to you, and you can pay me back later.
What a kind sister you are. Finding me a jaw healer, accompanying me, and ow, ow, oh. Don't they know that I'm in pain? Oh, this rail car moves so slowly. Everything moves so slowly.
Well, we could have taken a street carriage. I offered.
Oh, it's too late now. Well, don't worry, I forgive you.
Forgive me? For what?
Well, you could have offered a little more strongly, seeing how much pain I'm in.
Oh, quiet you. Just sit and be quiet. Oh, my. That poor girl. She must be frozen in that thin wrap. Look how plain she is. My, ooh, and odd looking.
Plain is right. Look at those teeth. She could easily put your jaw healer's eldest through many years at the university. Well, I'll just look out and see where we are.
You know perfectly well where we are. What are you doing? Sit down.
Just looking out the window.
What was that all about? You are the nosiest man I've ever met.
She is carrying an envelope. On it is written, "My biography," in big letters.
That satisfy your curiosity.
No, of course it's her biography. Why would anyone carry around the biography of another person? I'll just find out what's going on. Hello. We have not seen you before.
I'm new to this town. I come from across the lake.
From across the lake? Oh, how did you travel so far? I've never heard of anyone.
No one travels across the lake. You're making that up.
I am looking for work. I was told there could be work on this side of the lake. Are you looking for work too?
If this rail car doesn't stop moving, I may be. She is not telling the truth. I have never seen anyone from across the lake. Never have, never will. What do you think the Battle of the Lake is all about? Now see here.
Oh, just leave her be. You know, our mother once had a friend who claimed that she was from across the lake, just like you. Our mother told us about her long ago. Stories before we went to sleep at night. Told me all about the clean, crisp air and the green grass across the lake.
Nonsense.
Really? I would love to meet her. Perhaps I could.
Well, that would not be possible because, you see, she was put away just as long ago. No one has seen her since. The stories ended.
A little off that friend of mother's was. I remember hearing about her very well. Always talking about this across the lake, that across the lake, the great glass and steel cities and fast moving rail cars made of silver. She is better off where she is. Put away. Put far away. Oh, we have to get to the jaw healer.
But there are glass cities across the lake, and crisp, clean air, and food for everyone, and places for everyone to learn.
So, if things across the lake are as you say, why are you here? Why did you cross the lake? And that's impossible. No one has crossed the lake through the battle.
I did not say I crossed the lake. I said I came from across the lake.
What's the difference?
I traveled around the lake, not across. Others have done it too, gone all around the edge to get to this side.
Around the lake? I have never heard of such a thing. These rail cars across the lake, do they run faster and smoother than ours, these rail cars made of silver?
Don't lead her on. If it is so wonderful across the lake, why are we fighting the Battle of the Lake? Have been for generations now. Our factories make weapon and ammunition to be used in the battle. If you people across the lake are so smart, why don't you win the Battle of the Lake? With your crisp, clean air and cities of glass?
For my people, the Battle of the Lake ended long ago. Too many lives were lost. Too much was wasted in the fight. We don't fight anymore. We build and learn and grow. We learned to go around the lake, not across it. The battle is over.
Nonsense. Ever since we were little, we can remember our men have been sent into the battle to fight the Battle of the Lake. They have never returned because you have slaughtered them, destroyed them and their weapons.
That's right. The Battle of the Lake has left behind widows, orphans, poverty, and hopelessness. Our father left to fight in the battle and never returned. What you say cannot be true.
What I say is true. Your father and the men you have sent off to fight have become welcome guests of our cities. That is why I and others have come to this side to tell you. One day you may listen.
Silliness.
Utter nonsense. Let's just be on our way. Oh, look. The girl left her biography behind.
Foolish thing. Should we read it?
What, and read her lies about across the lake? We have to get you to the jaw healer.
You're right. Oh, cities of glass. Ah!
Clean air. Nonsense.